property damage. Hello everybody, I'm Gamester522 and welcome back to more Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. In the last video, we were doing more side quests. We pretty much almost got all of them knocked out now. Now, next on our agenda is we're going to go ahead and start tackling all these green ones. Kowloon level 5. Want to look for some precious I lost in Kowloon level 5. Now, the green cases that you get from investigations are normally just like ones that are kind of like item searches. Also, I haven't healed my Digimon in a while, so I'm going to do that. Also, I might as well check this. Let's see. I can take the Bishop disc, but I'll sell the rest. Let's go ahead and start having people develop more. We can't get any more green cases from investigating, so we don't need to use the investigate command anymore. Also, we can expand this now. I think we've gotten all the farm expansions, because I know we've been stockpiling quite a bit. Alright, cool. We now have all 5 islands, and we have them all at rank 5. Cool. Alright then, moving on. Let's go ahead and head to Kowloon level 5. I wanted to get everyone healed up first. Let me go ahead and actually put Ulforce on front, and we'll put on Cherubimon. The Dream Team. Okay. There's the Boltmon. I take it you're the Cyber Sleuth or whatever. Good, because I got something I need to ask. Hate admitting it, but you see I lost my precious thing and I'd love to get my hands back on it. I bet you anything I lost it around Kowloon level 5 when I was there. Find it for me and I'll give you something really special in return. Detective. Deal? Alright, so back in Kowloon 5. Thankfully, the ones I've run into already are here. Someone's property. Alright, looks like we found it. Ah, Detective, you found it? I can't tell you how happy it makes me to see that again. I went ahead and sent your report over to your office. Thanks, Detective. Alright. Tracking down lost objects is among the most basic skills any good detective has, so make sure you always stay on top of those cases. Alright. Search wanted hacker, Myri. Wanted hacker found Monster King at Kowloon level 2. Alright, looks like we found him. It's the hacker from the blacklist. With these Digimon, I'll be the strongest hacker ever. Anybody who tries to stand in my way gets a one-way ticket to a beatdown. Honestly, dude, I am not impressed. I expected something way better than this. Damn it! I still got a long way to go, I guess. But I'm not giving up, not by a long shot. I'll train my Digimon and I'll be back. Just you wait. Looks like the hacker is repented now. Time to go back to the office and report this. Yeah, you probably shouldn't misuse Digimon if Myri gets on your ass. Alright. Next up, another wanted hacker, Kowloon level 2 again. Alright, here you are. Never really wanted to be a hacker in the first place, I swear, but I, ugh! I was threatening to being a hacker or else, but now I see the light. I'm going to go back and stand up for myself now, thanks to you. Alright. Repent, and thou shalt be saved. Alright, that's another one down. Alright, let's see, what do we got next? Kazuhamon's property. Shibuya Digital Shift. Okay. Okay. So let's head to Shibuya. There they are. Greetings, detective. I have recently come to my attention that I dropped my precious thing somewhere. Most likely it fell out while I was out strolling around the Shibuya Digital Shift. Should you find it and bring it back to me, I'll have a reward prepared for you. I'd greatly appreciate it if you could do that, detective. When I was watching Digimon Ghost Game, I saw a Taomon. Or it wasn't a Taomon. It was like a subspecies of it. But it's just that they often use like male voice actors for them. It's just interesting to me. Hey, there's an item over here. Sage Disc. Okay. Guess I still haven't fully explored this place. Ah, here it is. Alright, I can go ahead and use an export gate. So it's at the very end where you get to... like where you would fight like a boss. Okay. Hi, hello again, detective. What brings you here this time? Oh, I see you found it. Thank you most kindly, detective. Your reward will be waiting for you at your office. Cool. Now, one other thing about these green quests that I don't think I've mentioned yet is the fact that there's like something like almost 100 different ones that you can get. So the green quests that you end up getting may not be the same ones that I have, but just know that they all pretty much follow the same pattern. It's either go defeat this hacker or go find a missing item. Since I did this so late in the game, these are just megas. And you can get Black War Greymon and Black Metal Garurumon on these. But I wasn't able to get that, unfortunately, so we're just going to have to make do with this. Just because I wanted to show them off in this game somehow. Venom Myotismon's property. Ueno, Digital Shift. Okay, that one should be easier. Okay, into the dinosaur exhibit. So we're looking for a Venom Myotismon to talk to. At least I think this is the correct place. Oh, there he is. How did I not see that? Nice to meet you, Detective. I'm the one who filed the case with your office. I'll get straight to the point. I lost my precious thing the other day, and that's not good. Not at all. I think it probably fell out somewhere around Ueno Digital Shift. That's my guess. If you could find it for me, I will pay you in kind. I wish you luck out there, Detective. Okay, so there shouldn't be a whole lot of places that we have to look here. Here we go. Got someone's property. Let's just go ahead and use an export. That's it! That's my precious thing without a doubt. I'm so relieved it's okay. Thank you for doing all this for me, Detective. I've already sent my thanks to you over your office. I hope you like it. Alright, that's another one down. Alright. We've only got 3 more green ones left. Taitamon's property. The Demon's Den. Shouldn't be a freaking labyrinth, at least. Is that the one and only Cyber Sleuth I see? Since you're a big and famous detective, maybe you can help me. I lost my precious thing and I want you to go detect it back or whatever you do. If my memory's not busted, it should be around Demon's Den, I think. Now that I've asked, you'd better find it. It's right here, dude. It's right in front of you. I see you brought back my precious thing, Cyber Sleuth. Good job. I'm impressed. I went ahead and sent a little something over to your office as thanks. Next time I'm in a jam, I'm turning it to you first, Buster. Oh, Titanimon. Alright, we got 2 more greens left. Sakuyamon. Kowloon level 5. Well, we've been there before. And there she is. You're late. Do you know how long I've been waiting for you? You should know better than to treat a Digimon like that. Anyway, I dropped my precious thing somewhere around Kowloon level 5. Could you go look there and find it for me? You're a Cyber Sleuth, so it should be no problem for you, right? I'll make sure you're rewarded well for your work. So do your job and find it. If I don't get it back, I'll be in real trouble. So find it for me, okay? Sure thing. There it is. Oh, that's it. You found my precious thing. I mean, whatever. It's not like I'm happy to have it back or anything. You can find your reward back at your office. Make sure you treat it nicely. I didn't have to give it to you. Well, ain't this female Digimon quite shy around such a big masculine fox such as myself. Alright, we've got one more green quest. Justimon's property. Okay. Actually, I didn't even pay attention when I read it. Nakano Underpass. Alright. We're also aware of how completely big this place is. Hi there, Detective. How are you doing today? This is a bit embarrassing to admit, but I lost my precious thing somewhere and it's making me super sad. I was wondering if you could go look for it roundabout. Oh, I don't know. Nanako Underpass. If you find it, I'll give you something fancy in return. What do you say? Please? Okay, so it's probably going to be at one of the dead ends, probably. There it is. And we found it. We should be able to just export. Alright, Justimon, I'm back. Awesome! You found it, Detective! I knew you could do it. I already sent off your reward to your office. Thanks a million! You're the best. Alright. Alright, and that takes care of all the greens. Now, the last quests we really have left are the super bosses and this one. So this will probably be our last quest for today's video. Terriermon's exclusive scoop. I want Digimon to be better friends with humans. That's why I need a secret human scoop. It's 5 stars, so who knows where the hell this one's gonna go. Ah, you must be the detective in charge. When the interdimension wall broke down, I was sent from the digital world to this one. Right now, there are Digimon in this world that are afraid, don't know where they are, and think humans as their enemies. I would rather not see humans as my enemies. I still like to think that there's a way that humans and Digimon can coexist peacefully. But I didn't know what to do, so that's when I heard about you guys and how you have solved many problems for Digimon. So I would like to explain to you in detail. Please show me all the good that humanity has to offer. Okay. Really? Hooray! Thank you so much. Keith, sorry to interrupt, but I know it's sudden, but there's another case I'd like you to take. It seems someone is run out on the bill at the restaurant in Shibuya. The restaurant staff is asking for help in tracking down the perpetrator. It's been a while since we've had a case fit for a detective. Please handle this one as well. Ah, you're the detective, aren't you? Please, right this way. I sent in the request. I work in the cafe. Please, I need your help tracking down and arresting this criminal who ran out without paying. Earlier today at around 2 p.m., a diner took up and left without paying for their meal. I was here in the cafe with my husband. As usual, I was dealing with the customers and my husband was cooking. Then, I think it was about 5 minutes to 2, I went out the back door to go and phone my friend, and I left my husband in charge of the cafe. While I was on the phone, I heard a voice cry from inside the cafe. It's a dine and dash, so I immediately hung up and went back into the cafe. But when I got inside, my husband wasn't there. He had run out of the cafe after the criminal. Before I went out for the phone call there, it had been more than 20 customers in the cafe, but when I heard the shout and came back in, 4 of the customers had gone. As I thought my husband had gone after the criminal, I entrusted the cafe to a regular I knew and went out looking for the missing customers. Wow, you were able to find the 4 missing customers in such a short amount of time? Honestly, I just got lucky. The dine and dash occurred about 5 minutes after I went out the back to make a phone call. These customers must have left during that time. I'm good with faces. It's sort of a talent of mine. They even admit they were all in the cafe. So I talked to each of them and I listened to their stories, but I can't work out who it was. I'm sure one of them must be the criminal, but... So please, go and ask each one of them about this and catch the criminal. Surely the only one who is lying would be the criminal. The other 3 have no reason to lie. Please investigate the crime. Alright, so we're doing some Ace Attorney shit here. Let me just get a recap. Now I'm a bit confused. Make a note of it, I guess. We find the 2 people whose stories don't match. There's another person named Yotso who left around the same time I did. No one behind the till, so I didn't know where to leave my money, but she left it by the register, so I did too, and then I followed her out of the cafe. I also heard someone shout about Dine and Dash, but I don't know who. It sounded like a man's voice, one man shouting once. I was the one who yelled out, "It's a Dine and Dash." The cafe owner man who heard me went running after the criminal. I was curious about the Dine and Dash, so after that I went straight up to the counter, placed the money there, and then left. I could only see the criminal from behind. It was a woman. I tried to run after her too, but I lost sight of both the waiter and the criminal. Let me see you again. I didn't know where to leave my money. She left by the register, so I did too. Ichihara. Okay. Nishio is not the criminal. She's a beautiful woman. I fell in love with her as soon as I first saw her, and I spent my entire lunch eating cheap, spicy curry and staring at her. But after someone shouted, "It's a Dine and Dash," Nishio left the cafe. The criminal obviously ran out of the cafe before the shout. "2 p.m. exactly, right? And at that time, I had almost finished and had got up to the restroom. I returned, I heard it's Dine Dash. There was a commotion in the cafe. It had nothing to do with me, so I put my money down and left." Yeah, the shouting voice was definitely the waiter. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. happened at that time. I almost finished. I got up and go to the restroom. I returned, and there was a commotion in the cafe. It had nothing to do with me, so I put my money down and left. The shouting voice was definitely the waiter. There's another who left around the same time I did. No one behind the till, so I didn't know where to leave my money. But she left by the register, so I did too. And then I followed her out of the cafe. I also heard someone shout about the dine and dash, but I don't know who. It sounded like a man's voice. One man shouting once. Okay, so here's the inconsistency. This lady right here is saying that there's a person named Yotza who left at the same time she did. And then he said that, like, she left her money at the register and then I did. Then I heard a shout. This person says, like, I heard it's a dine and dash, and then I put my money down and left. And shouting was definitely a waiter. Yeah, I think it's this Yotsuya girl. I think. Well, Keith, that's odd because I think I have a hunch about who it might be. I think the criminal is Ichihara. Huh? Why me? What? I never did such a thing. If you think I'm a criminal, let's hear your explanation. Well, let's see. Out of the 4 customers, 2 of their stories most definitely didn't match. Isn't that right, Keith? Was the man who shouted the waiter or Ichihara? Okay, well, I'm stupid, guys. I'm sorry. Yes, well done. That's what I'd expect from you, Keith. Among the 4 people, there's a conflicting testimony. Who actually shouted, "It's a dine and dash"? Was it the waiter or Ichihara? In that case, you would know your husband's voice well, as you hear him all the time, right? I'm sorry, I just heard a loud voice cry out suddenly. I can't remember if it was my husband's or not. Oh, I see. In any case, isn't it strange that Ichihara said he was the one who shouted out, whereas Yotsua claimed it was the waiter? So that must means one of them is lying, which means one of them is probably the criminal, right? Wait, but then why are you accusing me and not that Yotsuya woman? Keith, do you know? Okay. Nishio and Senpai's testimony must be correct. Yes, that's right, Keith. Heh, you're really something. So basically, we should trust in Noshio and Senpai's testimony, right? Yes, according to Nishio, there was only one shout, so it can't have been both Ichihara and the waiter. According to Senpai, Nishio left the cafe right after the dine and dash happened, and Nishio and Yotsuya left the cafe at almost the same time. So essentially, there's no one who can back up Ichihara's story. Yotsuya's alibi is backed up by Nishio and Senpai, and they're not the criminal, so we can believe them. That means Yotsuya can't be the criminal. The criminal said the opposite of what Yotsuya said. Yotsuya told us that the waiter shouted, but the one who said he himself shouted out was the criminal, Ichihara. Don't talk such nonsense. I was definitely the one who shouted out. I called out to the other customers in the shop to warn them about what this stupid jerk was doing. I already told you, I ran out after the criminal. Why are you blaming me? You should be thanking me. Oh dear. I'm sorry I couldn't catch the criminal. The criminal is here. Is this the guy? You're the one who dined and dashed? Mr. Police. This guy here is the one who ran out on the check. This young boy ran out of the check of your restaurant? Right then, he's coming down to the station with me. Case closed. Wow, Keith, you're really as good as they say. I fucking was wrong. Stop doing this to me. Right, back to the office. I'm sure Kyoko will want to congratulate you on a job well done. You there, hold it for a second. You're the one who tracked this criminal down? Wow, that's amazing. Quite the feat indeed. Thank you for your help in catching this dine and dasher. Or whatever. I'm done with this. Huh? You're such a bunch of chumps. Huh? What is this? Great job working that out. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter. Don't you get it yet? How about now? I'm not a real cop. Oh, you should see your faces. We're members of the much-talked-about Shibuya Delight Gang. Members of Delight love and thrill of getting away with crimes again and again, and we're impossible to catch. But that's... You mean you actually enjoy running out on checks at restaurants, doing bad stuff, and deceiving everyone? Tip of the iceberg, idiot. Do you really think that'd be enough to satisfy us? You've embarrassed us, and now you're gonna pay for that. We will have our revenge. First, I'm gonna spread a rumor about you couldn't catch the guy who did the dine and dash. Best detective around? I don't think so. But such a roundabout kind of revenge won't be enough for us. Catch me if you can. If you can't, you're gonna keep doing bad stuff. They got away. Where do you think those guys are going? I heard something. A gang of thumbs who always cause trouble around this neighborhood hang out at the Shibuya subway station. But don't even think about going after them. It's too dangerous. Those guys are criminals. We should leave this to the police. Here's your free. Please, don't be shy. You did a great job tracking down the criminal. I'm a little worried about what that guy said before about revenge. Yeah, I know what it is. Revenge is when somebody does something bad to you, so you want to do something bad back to them in return, right? Why would he say such a thing, though? It wasn't our fault he got arrested. It was his own fault for doing all those bad things. Nothing good ever comes out from getting back at someone. Anyway, sorry. Should we go after those guys? Okay, let's do it. We're off to Shibuya subway station. Those guys are trying to use Digimon for evil purposes. They're probably abusing them all the time. We'll never use humans for anything. I never want to have that kind of relationship with a human. Oh. Thanks, Keith. I've calmed down a bit now. I wonder where those guys are. Let's go. Let me just go ahead and pop a high security and let's look for these bastards. I like how there's an item over there I haven't grabbed. I'm probably maxed out on it, so I'm not making it a priority. There they are. Well done. You've managed to find us. To be honest, you guys came here to be defeated by us, but well done anyway. You guys use Digimon, don't you? Well, we happen to be hackers too, so let's go. We are the better Digimon masters, as you will see. Here, I brought this along with me. Use it to fight this guy. What? Ground Locomon. This is a Digimon I found around here recently. After we had a little chat or two with him, he became a nice, obedient little slave. The pride of Delight has been insulted. Avenge me, little Digimon. Put the hurt on them. Alright, so now we're fighting Ground Locomon. This guy is a Mega. So, let's see. Viruses can work. Let's see. This should be fine. We have Terriermon helping us as well. That's funny. Gonna slap a train with the Ara Ara. Alright. Let's see how much pain we can do. Damn. One shot. Oh, ground Locomon. Please, don't kill me. What? But that doesn't make any sense. How could that Digimon be defeated so easily? Never. I'll never forgive you. Digimon are not tools for you to use. We were flung into this world and we don't know. What in this world we don't know. Every day we struggle with terror and fear. But these Digimon being terrorized by a human... There are Digimon being terrorized by humans, but there are also Digimon who believe there can be a friendship between humans and Digimon. That ground Locomon probably thought that. Humans are... I'm your friend, Terriermon. Keith? That's true. You're not like that, Keith. You help any human who is in trouble, and even Digimon like me as well. We haven't spent much time together, but even so, I know. You are kind and warm-hearted, Keith. Like he said, give yourself up to the police, reflect on what you've done, and set it right. Even people like you can turn things around, so I'm going to try to trust in you. Yes, I will leave immediately. Well, I guess this has turned out well, then, wouldn't you say? Well, Keith, I think that about does it for my case. Really? You know, the reason I picked you wasn't just because you're a capable detective. I wanted to make friends with humans, but I myself was afraid of them. So I asked you guys because you have a good reputation among Digimon. Humans like those guys and I will never understand each other. Some part of me will always be afraid and never want to be around them. But when I see you, I understand. Whether it's a Digimon or a human, you have a way of looking at someone and gaining their trust. So I'd like to be able to look people in the face and be honest. Like you, I like to be able to make friends without being afraid. More than that, I want to go out and tell the Digimon of the world that there are humans like you, that they don't need to be afraid. And finally, I would like to ask you something, Keith. My hand may be small, but pinky promise? Promise me, however hard it may be, you will never give up. You will create friendships between Digimon and humans and do your very best. It's a promise. Yeah. Well, anyway, it was really awesome how you dealt with that case, Keith. Thanks. Okay, I'm off then. See you later. Oh, that was a good one. Well, it looks like things went just like the client hoped. You and Terriermon have both really grown up a lot, I feel like. Alright, and so the next set of quests that we have left are... Yeah. Comeback Show and the Demon Lords. And then one other thing after that, and then we will be done. But that's going to be it for this video. There's definitely going to be a lot of stuff. There's definitely going to be a lot of stuff I'm going to have to cut from this video, but I'm glad that we're almost there. The home stretch is just on the horizon. I can feel it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Go ahead and leave a like if you did. Leave a comment. Tell me what you thought. If you like what I do, you're new, and you genuinely enjoy it, be sure to hit the subscribe button, ring the bell so you get notified whenever I upload. Join the Fox Army. I appreciate all the support you guys give me, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Till then, see you then.